So guys, here we are, MMA UK News, Stoomboy, as always, MMA UK BJJ show. So going to have Chris Homan on in just a second. So just having some technical difficulties. Obviously the internet in Edinburgh is obviously not very good. So, but yeah, so just going to get him. He's going to hopefully find a place that he can get all set up, and then what we'll do is we'll get him on. So before we go into the show, obviously, again, just a quick word on my sponsor. So Simplified Debt. Simplified Debt are a company that helps people who are maybe struggling financially at the moment. So what they do is they do offer a free, friendly, confidential service, and they can match people up with different or various debt solutions that are available out there. That's anybody across the UK, Scotland, England, Northern Ireland, and Wales. So feel free, give the guys a call. As I said, either quote Stoomboy or the MMA UK BJJ show, and just so they know where you're coming from. So we're going to be talking about Forza Fighting Championship. So Forza Fighting Championships is going to be Saturday, 28th of May. It's going to be at the Dalkeith Miners Club in Dalkeith. Okay, so it's already promising to be a great night of action. So we got grappling, MMA, and the usual things that are going to be on the show. So anybody looking for tickets, hit up the grapplers first of all. Make sure you do speak to them. And if you can't, then hit up Forza Fighting Championships page, and you've all got all the information through there. Now, there is no pay-per-view on this. So anybody that puts up links and so on, I mean, you guys all know the links are absolute bollocks, all right? So do not click on any of the links at all, because none of the links will work. So let's see if we get Chris in. So we're just waiting on Chris coming in. As you see, black screen there. So Chris, you hear me okay? So we're just waiting on Chris coming in. So I'm just going to send him a message. So you hear me okay, Chris?
Yeah, I can hear you good, man. How are you doing?
I'm good, buddy. I'm good. So I've got no video of you, Chris. I've got no video at all. So
You got me now?
no. So we've got you on audio anyway. So audio is absolutely fine. It said, there you go, mate. There you go. So, so yeah,
How are you doing?
I'm good, buddy. How you doing? You good?
Yes, yeah, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good.
Nice. We were just obviously talking about the show Forza next Sunday the 28th of May. And I believe it kicks off about 1:30. Obviously, they've got the grappling and so on about 1:30. So it's going to be an early one. And as I say, there's going to be a lot of matchups throughout the day and night. Now, as I mentioned, Chris Holman is going to be on the show, Forza MMA. So Chris is going to be up against Matthew McLeod. So two really tough guys going to go at it. Both very technical, and both got some really good skills. So we're going to see some good action coming from these two guys next Sunday. So Chris, listen, absolute pleasure, brother. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak to me.
Yeah, sure, no problem at all. Just watch my tongue because it can be a bit drastic at times. So tell your listeners it could give our nana a stroke. I tell you that for free.
Yeah, no, don't worry about that, mate. Don't worry about that at all. So Chris, tell us about you then. How's everything going with you training wise? So obviously, don't tell me too much. Don't give away too much. All right. So, but yeah, how's it going for you?
Yeah, it's been going great. Obviously, we were training for somebody else, and that never materialised. So it's kind of been a bit of a flip. But training's been good. Just grim. Enzo putting me through my paces all the time, never giving me any time. So he's hard work, but it's good that it'll pay off in the end, won't it?
Definitely. Quick turnaround for the Forza guys as well. I mean, obviously, we only seen you guys just a few weeks ago, Goliath MMA. So, so obviously out there again, Forza MMA. But definitely Forza MMA is getting their name out there again this year. So taking on a lot of fights, a lot of shows and so on, which is brilliant to see.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we've got a really good group of guys now. I mean, they're a bit young, they're coming through, but there's a lot of quality. There's a lot of potential with these guys. So it's really good to see as a club we've got young guys coming in and really keen to keep going. So yeah, everything's looking good.
Yeah. Tell us about Forza Fighting Championships then. So again, obviously you've been on before. Okay, we've seen you there before. But how did you get the nod? How did you find out you were going to be on Forza 10? So we'll just wait on Chris. I'd
Yeah,
say it's there we go.
but not as much. And then, yeah, well, good.
Yeah. Listen, I can hear you now, buddy. I can hear you now.
Okay,
It's that
well, good.
Edinburgh broadband, mate. It's
Sure,
that
sure, sure.
Edinburgh broadband. So
Well, I'm just inside the gym right now, so we'll just blame Enzo and his shit Wi-Fi.
Enzo's shit Wi-Fi. We'll blame Enzo
That's
definitely.
it. That's it. That's it, man.
But yeah, Forza 10. How did you find out you were going to be on Forza 10, Chris?
I kind of got a nod from a few mates. I said, there's an event coming up. I was like, and then I realised it was actually in my hometown. So I was like, well, it'd be rude not to. So yeah, I spoke to Enzo, like, yeah, it'd be good to have you in the car and stuff like that and get training. So yeah, that's how it came around.
Yeah. What's it going to be like? Obviously, fighting in front of your people. Obviously, Dalkeith. So obviously stepping out. I think you're going to have quite a few people heading along to see you. So, is it going to add any
Yeah.
nerves to you going out there, or is it just going to be go out there, do your thing, and that's you?
Nerves on my half, I don't think so. I like it being hostile. It's probably my opponent that's going to find it a wee bit harder coming into the area and the amount of people that are going to be there. So we'll see how that affects him on fight day.
Yeah.
Won't affect me. I'll thrive on it.
Yeah. Got one of your boys just coming in saying Connor Haddon, just saying the boys on the ball. Chris definitely for the win. And then talking about the last time you were out, saying that you mauled the last boy in 13 seconds.
Yeah.
So, uh, and uh,
Yeah.
and then we got David McBride. He folds his clothes. What's he saying? Folded his clothes with him still in them. So you're going to fold your opponent's clothes with him still in them. Obviously, Chris for the win again. Um, so yeah,
Appreciate it,
that's it.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah, people obviously giving shout outs there. So we absolutely love that. Normally your boys come out and they slag you off. But obviously, this is a wee bit different because obviously these guys are
Yeah.
100% behind you.
I think majority of them know they would get slapped if they did, especially when it's on a podcast. But yeah, no, thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's going to be a great fight. I mean, as I see when I saw,
Yeah.
obviously it had been changed, and obviously Matthew just coming through again, young guys making a name for himself on the scene at the moment, coming out of obviously HMAC Inverness. So,
Yeah.
but again, good opponent for both of you. So it's going to be a really good matchup for everybody to see.
Definitely. Yeah, Matthew's a good technical guy. I've watched his fights. I saw him at the Goliath series at the
Yeah,
last event. I watched him and he won rear naked choke. So yeah, he's a technical guy, but for me, he looks a bit one-dimensional. I'm probably his worst nightmare in terms of fighter. So both of us together, it's going to be a good matchup. I'm looking forward to it.
yeah, yeah. Nah, it's definitely going to be one. It's going to be one that definitely the people watching. It's definitely one for everybody to see because, as I said again, two two slightly different styles going at it, and that's what people love. I mean, people love to see that. Do you know what I mean? People standing up, banging. They can go to the ground and they can roll about in the ground and stuff like that. So it's definitely going to be a great matchup. I'm looking forward to this one. When I saw
Good.
it and seeing it, I thought, do you know what? This is probably for me, could be one of the fights tonight.
Yeah, no, great. No, appreciate it. I also think it will. It'll be a good matchup. Looking forward to it. He's training under a really good guy, Ross Houston, and that martial arts club. You know, everybody that's coming out of there seems to have good qualities. You know, they're well rounded. So anybody fighting anybody from HMAC is going to be up for it because they're well rounded guys. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah. And then just all your boy Connor coming in again, just saying the pressure will be on from the start. And I don't doubt that. I mean, as I said, I know that watching your previous fight, the pressure, I mean, you do like to put the pressure on people and let them know, look, I'm right in front of you. I'm not going anywhere, and just keep coming forward. So, and as I said, that's what
Yeah,
Matthew's going to have to deal with next Sunday.
yeah, no, definitely. I mean, the way I see it is, you're in a fight, you get in there and you get involved. There's no point dilly-dallying about and potentially getting hit or put in a position that you don't want to be in. So I'm a forward fighter, and that's exactly what you will see.
Yeah,
I've seen this guy fight. He's maybe seen a video of me fight and thought, oh, well, that's that. But, you know, we'll see in the day, but I will be coming forward, and there will be
yeah,
half things
yeah,
getting traded.
yeah. What's next then? So obviously next Sunday. Next Sunday is going to be obviously your main focus. You're never going to look through. You're never going to look past an opponent. But what would you like to see yourself doing going forward for the rest of the year, Chris?
Yeah, yeah. Belt next weekend. I'm going to sit and tuck that away, and then I believe there's the Holyton Havoc event, and there's a Goliath event both at the same time. Now I've been speaking to Enzo, unsure what's going to happen, but most definitely one of them I'll be entering in, and we'll take it from there. We'll try and get as many bouts in as we can, because obviously through COVID and all of that shit, it kind of really halted everything in the gym. We couldn't get in. It was an absolute nightmare. So it's good
Yeah,
to see things open and events happening, and just as many as I can, really. Hopefully I
yeah.
don't sustain damage in events, and I can make it happen.
Yeah, two good shows as well. I mean, in
Yeah,
August as well, so it gives you a few months to kind of chill, get yourself back. Obviously, take some time off after next Sunday, and then get yourself back in the
yeah.
gym and get yourself ready for August.
Totally. Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, take a few days off of the work and stuff and chill out, and yeah, get back to the hard work again.
Yeah. Let me ask one question: if you had to have a dream fight, right, anybody at all, let's say you can go in against anybody, past or present, who would your dream fight? Who would you love to stand in front of?
Oh, I mean, come on, that's an easy one. Obviously, Conor McGregor. I want my pockets filled as well as getting punched. So, yeah,
Yeah,
that would be the one, man. That would be the one. If so, yeah.
yeah. So you want that red panty night?
I'll be wearing red panties on the day, so yeah, I'll be well up for that.
Oh, brilliant, mate. Brilliant. Final thing then, Chris. So again, you've been in the game for a while. Again, you've got some amazing training partners at Forza MMA. So obviously you mentioned Enzo and a lot of the other guys that are up and coming through. But anybody in particular you want to shout out to? Any friends, family members, teammates, anything like that? So we just wait on Chris. That's Enzo's Wi-Fi. So yeah, Chris. Anybody you want to shout out to?
It's no long now. Let's know who you are. Just before the family, we've got a week to go, so let's all get the job done.
Definitely, definitely. Well, there you go, guys. We're going to have Chris Holman, Forza MMA, going to be stepping into Forza 10. That's next Sunday, the 28th of May. Now, anybody looking for tickets, make sure you hit up the chosen fighters first of all. So if you're going to see someone specific, then make sure you double check with them. If you can't get any tickets through them, then hit up the Forza Fighting Championship Facebook page. Now, there is no pay-per-view on this, all right? So do not be fooled by the links that are going about. All right, so the links are absolute bollocks, as I said earlier. So yeah, there is no pay per view. The only place you'll get to see this live and in person is next weekend in Dalkeith at the Dalkeith Miners Club. So Chris, absolute pleasure, brother. I'm looking forward to heading over to Dalkeith next Sunday and obviously
Thank you.
catching up with you guys.
Perfect, buddy. Thanks very much. All the best, eh?
Listen, enjoy the rest of your week's training, and I'll see you next Sunday. All right.
Yeah, my man. Thank you. Cheers.
Take care.